unfortunately, because I just don't use it often enough. But this year we had a couple of special events like this, kind of like scheduled. So yeah, we got to dabble a little bit more, you know. I'm surprised it's not lagging to all hell. So this one, I mean, it was lagging a little bit yesterday when I was shifting side to side. It was kind of like dragging behind, you know. But like, I don't know what that was, because when I started tonight, I gave my computer a restart and it fixed it. So I don't know what it was, but in saying that, like, my regular colony is obviously slower than this because it's got 3 years of like hundreds of colonists, hundreds of animals, hundreds of relationships and social, like thousands of items. I've been across 3 different game versions, and yeah, it's just, there's a lot in that. So I understand why it runs the way it does, especially since like I don't have any performance mods either. During this playthrough, like apart from the addition of like Rimconnect and stuff, if I get my list, that's not it, hold on. All right, I'll need to just grab my page stuff. I'll copy it into YouTube chat and stuff so you guys can see it properly too, because I don't have a lot of mods. I've got 2 mods that make mods work, and then I've got what do you call it? I've got 1 mod that doesn't work, and then I've got where the fuck is my thing? Yeah, all right, hold on. Yeah, so oh shit, don't you get rid of that. Give me that. Give me that. Yeah, so basically I have got 6 mods. 2 of them are what makes mods work. 1 of them doesn't work at all. Hold on. Everybody's having tantrums. I know it's like bulked together, but I'm using core game, no DLCs, EdB Prepare Carefully to bring in 21 colonists from other colonies than my originals. What do you call it? Wild Reproduction doesn't work. Dropable inventory. HugsLib is one of the things that make them work. Harmony is one of the things that make it work, and I've got deep stacks. So I don't really have like a lot of stuff. It's a closed mods playthrough on my regular save, so I'm not adding or removing anything for the entire duration of however long it takes us to get into space. So if it takes 1 year or 5 years and shit stops working during that time, like for instance Wild Reproduction stopped working, tough titties, it's just gone, you know. So yeah, that's just kind of how that is. So I imagine that if I played it with like a bunch of performance mods on anyway, it could be really good. Like it could be a lot better, kind of like smooth like this, I think. But it is like a little bit slower than this. We had that yesterday where this slowed down like it, and I'm like, I'm used to it. Everybody else was freaking out. I'm like, don't worry, I don't care. It's fine. You know, obviously for like viewing, you know, options and stuff like that probably wasn't the nicest, but it was one of those I definitely wasn't bothered by it. I might also grab you just to... I have a psychic soothe pulse in here somewhere. There it is. I'll get you to go activate that too, just to calm them the fuck down, because they're starting to get a little bit testy about like the temperature. We're in summer at the moment, so it's a bit hot, you know. Yeah, what else? Say kill boxes, yeah. So I don't use like kill boxes or kill corridors. I normally just have a metric fuck ton of turrets and colonists and animals, and I have a lot of trained animals typically to be able to kind of like take the brunt of a fight and stuff. But yeah, in this one we don't have like the animal companions that are trained to be able to fight, so a lot of the colonists have to be able to kind of like hold their own. And as I said, like they've got a bunch of guns that I'm not familiar with, so whenever they go berserk, or like if a colonist dies on the battlefield, they all start tantruming because, oh my god, colonists died, right? So then everybody starts having a punch up, people start shooting each other. We have what do you call it, doomsday rocket launchers in here. We got triple rocket launchers. I don't normally dabble with them. I don't like give them like charge rifles or lances or anything like that, because I'm like, you know, they're just gonna yeet themselves out of existence. And my main run, I'm trying to keep the original 21 colonists alive until we can get off world, ideally. Like, obviously, I've already had a colonist die before, and I had to resurrect her because there was nothing I could do. This is also on commitment mode. Joy wire, nice. I'll get that installed in you in a sec. Yeah, I had, this is commitment mode, and I normally play on save and reload anytime. So I also am prompted not to, like, you know, if shit's not salvageable, shit's not salvageable, you know, that kind of thing. How you doing, Jackal? I see your 10 stream streak, and I was gonna say, I see your 10 stream streak and I'll raise you another 10 and stuff, but I'm like, I've already done that today. Let me have some water, hold on. Oh man, I was gonna say, I'm like, how'd the game go? And then my brain just crapped out on what it was called, and I'm like, it's fine. But yeah, if you don't have a dude in here at the moment, Jackal, if you want to load in, you can. I've still got a bit of time to enhance some colonists and stuff before shit hits the official fan in a bit, so we'll see. All those bases look sick as hell though. Thank you. I do enjoy, you know, like crafting interesting places. Like on YouTube at the moment, my videos of the last event, which was from February, should be airing. Should be almost finished actually. And yeah, I very much like enjoy the base building aspect and like designing interesting shapes and stuff, because like a lot of my colonies and stuff were started way back before we had this update where like I could copy and paste and recolor and move and stuff like that. So when I would make like a base like that, everything was laid out with individual squares, and if I got it wrong or I placed it wrong, I had to shift everything over by like one manually and stuff. So I liked doing that. It was methodical, you know. Psychic Soothe, thank you. We've got Pain Stopper for Blessed. We'll get that installed new too. And Joy Wire. I don't know if you can put them together. Does anybody know if you can? A Jackal will get you your helmet. Wherever that landed, just there. I'll get you to go grab that straight up. And did you spawn any medical stuff just then, Jackal? I missed it. Nanites to heal. Nice. Alright, let's go get Last Guy and get your surgeries and shit done. But yeah, no, when you said like most people just have like basic kind of like box sort of shaped stuff, like that's also very normal. Like I kind of find like that is just classic RimWorld sort of thing. I don't know. Because I spend so long with my colonies, I really want to actually kind of enjoy what I'm looking at over time. And I just like, diamonds are kind of like the motif shape that's a consistent like thing that across like all of my games. So, you know, it's, I don't know. It's kind of like, it's not like a trademark or something like that, but it's a strong identifier, you know. I did not this time. You can if you want to. I'm trying to get people's operations and shit done while I've got a chance to. Let's get you to go grab yourself a gun after you put that on. Nanites is flowing through the base. Nice. So all the wounds and stuff we fixed up. So I have no idea what's compatible, but spend silver. What's a spend silver on chrome? Okay. Let me grab. Hopsy should have. Is waiting for the Joy Wire install. You've got your jaw, eye, shoulder, stomach, left leg. So let's try. You have got your alternate eye. We've got your alternate arm, spine, and I think you got we've already done your stomach. We've got heart to go, and I think we did your jaw already. We'll put Pain Stopper on you because I feel like that should be more insanely difficult to deal with a blast that's got like no pain, no fear, full bionic gear, you know. But you've got a marine armor, marine helmet, and you got flak pants. You had armor on. I don't know where your armor's gone. Blast. Somebody might have stolen your armor. There's a chance that that's happened. So Yeah. What else? So does history tab show all the runaways? It doesn't know. Because I was having a look at this. It counts when colonists have been cremated or buried as having been killed. It doesn't update until after that for some reason. It does keep track of like when people are leaving and stuff, like when they have a tantrum or they run wild and stuff like that, or when we hunt them. But I would have to sit there and manually count it though. So that would be really hard to do. Yeah, what else? I in fact see your 10 and meet the raise. Terrible. Are you in need of anything at the moment? I have many points. We are good for, I think, resources at the minute. I am trying to build like bedrooms and shit. So if you want to spell on like, you know, single or double beds or something like that of like miscellaneous qualities, that would be fine. Psychic suits are always good. We were trying to do a cold snap, but we're at the end of summer, so we maybe don't need that. I don't know. Any amount of like psychic suit poppers are good. We're starting to build up medicine, which we're gonna still need like a lot of that. 22 beds. Nice. What else? We need a lot of armor. Like a lot of like miscellaneous like armor that a lot of people can just go pick up and put on kind of thing, because I don't have to allocate that then. People can just like find it and stuff. I kind of want, I don't want this to be too damn fancy, but I do need them to have a corridor system. So if this was a 6 to 6, we'd have room for an extra room and a tunnel walkthrough. Wouldn't be too epic of a bedroom, but we're also going to miss a little bit of space because of the geothermal thing. So it should be fine. We'll see how many bedrooms we can get up in here for this kind of setup. And I'll take it down to that way, because that way we don't have this one extra bedroom situation on that side. We got a psychic soothe. Female colonist is calmed down. There's double beds, more double beds. Nice. I'll see what I can do with this, because I don't know how we'll go fitting these in here, but I was thinking, I'm like, obviously, speaking modestly, if I wanted to do like a row of like single beds, I really only have to make the room like that wide so I can fit like a bed in it. I could literally just make them solo tunnels, but I think they'll hate their rooms. So I think this is being kind of like conservative space-wise for them. It also allows me to put like additional beds in there if I really need to. So I might do that. I'll have to change the color of this thing so I can kind of copy it around and shit. But yeah, I need this, and I need to copy. No, not full copy. We'll just see how many of this we can fit in here. So, what else? Not this time. So I have no idea. No, I saw those. So, yayo. I mean, this colony is hitting up drugs pretty like solidly, pretty much all the time. I won't put that back wall on there either. There is a raid. I'm super hopeful that that is a natural spawn. I will deal with that in just a second, because I want them to quickly like have a shape of a bedroom while I've got it copied. I know it's paused, but we should be fine. What else? I have no idea. No, I keep seeing that one. That's fine. What's it? I should look at Aprillics Discord in the RimWorld tab. A good pick of like one of the pawns there. Yeah, Jackal has got like a super enhanced colonist in their game. Generally speaking, in like my regular game and stuff like that, I have very little reason to like ultra enhance somebody. So where is this raid? They are attacking straight away. There's one group. There more? No. Okay. Let's get everybody up inside. We got a inspired surgery for Nuke, which I think is the best one. And we got a royal bed. Is that for you? Just let me know. Yeah, we'll say. How big is this group? I'll have a look at them in a sec. I just want to make sure everybody comes inside, because I can only select 200 colonists at a time. So it's going to take me a minute to make sure everybody's actually grabbed that needs to be inside. Even if you guys don't move and just stay where you are, I just need to be able to... There we go. I think that should be everyone. Everybody else should be coming inside, I think. Need you guys in here. You guys that are on the outside, I need you to move in. And you guys down the bottom, I need you guys to move in. Okay. So, or something's happening. This is 162 humans. And something's landing near them. What is that? Okay, there's armor out here. I don't know if they're gonna steal that. I've got a lot of like traps and shit out here, so all I gotta do is hit one of these things. This place is on fire. So there's marine armor for Blessed. It's gonna have to wait a hot minute. Honestly, it's not that bad. Like, my regular colony and shit, we get like triple raids of like 70 odd and stuff. I've once had like an ally send in like 100 of their colonists to help. Like, I shouldn't have to go outside. Like, I have got a lot of traps. I have got a lot of, like, landmine type things, like floor traps. Like, there's a couple, I think, that came up. But I shouldn't have to go outside. I just mostly should just have to keep people inside for the moment. And yeah, when they blow up those things, they'll get dead that way. You're back. Your phone died. No worries, Coco. Welcome back. What are you up to? We're just having a bit of a raid at the moment. And they are kind of destroying it, but I'm not that worried. I've just got to make sure... See, there's a couple of people in here that are still moving around. I just got to make sure that they're at attention, because what happens is if you don't move these fuckers around, they end up disarming and shit. They end up like going and having a sleep and shit. So I just want to move them, shift them around a little bit. There we go. Chilling if you can. Nice. I'm hoping that one of these guys hits one of the bombs or the AD traps. Like, I've got a trap like right there. I've got a trap there. There's a warhead here. That thing goes off, that's going to kill them all. So we'll see how this goes. But as long as nobody like has a tantrum because I've got them at attention at the moment, we should be okay. And they're starting in the corridor, which is just what we want. I put barricades in there because I didn't have rocks. But I figured it works just the same. You know? Fantastic. Please hit one of the things. Even if one of these accidentally hits the things, that would be so great. I've been wanting to see them come through this because I want to see it in action. I'm going to need a lot of wood after this. We've got like 10,000 wood, but this is going to use up like basically all of it. So somebody's in a work frenzy. Are you guys wild and free in here? You guys... I definitely didn't grab everyone. You guys can stand up there. You basically have like 3 sides worth of colonists. This is the entry point, right? So I've got 3 openings here. And then on the opposite side, I have 3 openings for them to get in. Hold on. That was a big kaboom. Was that a trap? There had to be a IED out in the field, honestly. Oh, they destroyed that. That's what it is. Okay, well, that's fine. This guy's like right next to one. If they could just... There we go. Oh, well, there goes a few of them and a couple of very scared mufflos. All right, the rest of them are in the corridor, and honestly, not that much of a concern. They're still trying to attack the thing. They've got to walk all the way up and around the top before they get like anywhere near us. So I'm not overly worried about this. I've just got to keep an eye on people that might not be at attention or might be under surgery, so they just don't go outside and stuff. The ones on that side are basically dead. I'm just keeping an eye on this, you know. This makes my cyberpunk dreams come true. Alright, they're basically leaving now. I'm not going to do what I keep doing and like disarm my group. I'm going to leave them at attention until it's basically they're gone. Because I keep like unattentioning them, and this is how we keep getting dead. So it's going to stress them out just a little bit longer. But these guys don't want to be here. They're going to break the door. And we'll get in here and we'll repair this place. I don't want none of these guys. I'm not taking prisoners during this event. I took one prisoner at the start of this event and it was regrets. So let's not do that shit again. Alright. You guys should be good to be free. Off you go. Go figure yourselves out. This lot are still in the process of moving. There we go. Okay, there's going to be like a few people that are not been released from that because... Hold on. There's like a 3rd row here. There's a 4th row I can't see. That's what this is. I want you to undraft. Yeah, okay, hold on. There's just a couple of people. I just got to make sure you guys undraft yourself. I think that's everyone. That should be everyone, I hope. I'll see in a moment if somebody's having a tantrum and stuff. And yeah, I'm keeping the animals and stuff outside now. As for these colonists, I want you guys to take stuff off them in case they have got good shit. And Blessed has died. Oh my god, please tell me that's not the Blessed that we were just doing. Somebody's got malnutrition. I'm gonna guess... Is it... No, you're resting, thank god. Okay, not that one. You were under anesthetic during that battle. So one of the other Blessed have died. And you're still on the laundry list of installs and shit. You won't be able to get up to get armor and stuff for a while, just so you know, Blessed. So hopefully nobody else steals your shit. I love how these guys have all just fallen asleep where I put them. Oh, no, hold on, you two are still at attention. There we go. Just gotta find any stragglers that might still be like that, or they'll... Yeah, I got scared too, plus. I'm like, I don't need it to be that, like, you know, you die because we were in a battle and you were, like, midway through surgery or something, you know? That would be the worst, you know? Maybe I'll get another one. Yeah, it should be pretty affordable to be able to replace if you need to, you know? There's also going to be a lot of people who are going to probably attack the random colonists. Baxter has been given a heart attack, righto. It should be... Hold on. Purchase a frenzy for Lenza. Alright. Nice. It should be pretty affordable to replace things like Barnix and stuff, you know? Relatively easy with this one. So, like, even all the IED traps and stuff like that, like, I know when they spawn in, they won't, like, automatically replace them. But I should be able to easily go and replace them, you know? I also need that to get filled in. There we go. They only set off one of those. I want to put a few of those around the place. I've got a lot. So ideally, let's get it out of the base, you know. Yeah. What else? The Woodwall Maim still tends to kill with those traps. If I have enough steel, I would do it. I do have like 28,000. It would take a bit for me to get that set up though. We could do it. I could... Do they replace, like, you know how you get, like, the walls and stuff like that? Can you just replace, like, a security thing that way? Or do you have to, like, fully... Yeah, you have to fully get rid of it. We could... I think it will keep the spaces. It will just... I'll only do, like, a section at a time. Because otherwise we'll be out of defenses and stuff. And I have to wait for them to move this shit, so it's going to take, like, a little bit of time. But I'll set up a couple of them. I don't want you guys to make these ones. Just leave those alone. Put these in here to where we can at the moment. Just as long as I don't forget and start the ship or some shit like that, that'll be terrible, you know? I hope the stream will last full 8 hours because I need a lot of silver. Or do you now? Do you now? I don't know what you're trying to plan to do. I don't know what you're trying to save up for, Keelan. I might be able to fit one of these in here, honestly. I'm just trying to, like, fit these, like, wherever outside. Like, I do feel like I could use, like, just the ID ones casually inside the base, but I don't know. These ones will take out the other ones in the area. If one of these were to trip, like, if a mech was to walk in from the ocean, it would trip. And yes, I've had that happen before. Not in this playthrough, but just in general. I have. You'll find out. I know that I disabled a lot of the really big stuff and I made all the other stuff like really expensive, but I really do hope that you're not like intending to try to like wipe us off the face of the earth, you know, because that's not what this run is not supposed to be, kind of thing, you know. It's supposed to be like everybody's getting like a good chance to like, you know, experience like Rimconnect and shit. Oh, fucking course not. Okay, cool. I just wanted to check because I'm like, you have like this way of talking that's like just so mischievous, right? And like sometimes it's hard to tell if it's like mischievous, like, you know, evil, Grinch, like kind of expression, or if it's like mischievous, you know, like help a gremlin type thing. I don't fucking know. I just have to find out. Is it, or am I? I don't know. We'll find out, won't we? I really do hope it's positive though. It's like, as I said, like we could do it for all the help we could get. Like that was a raid. Nobody died. There's going to be people hitting traps because they're trying to get in and work on the things. So there's probably, hopefully nobody dies in the fucking traps. Because if somebody dies, everybody's going to be upset about colonist death. So, yeah. The definition of wild card. Well, that's, honestly, that's blessed. But, yeah, kind of both of yous, honestly. I know this could knock out a couple of traps, but I'm just going to pop it on the corner. As long as it's not knocking out these, as long as it's not hitting the wall, I don't give a fuck. If it can hit a few things, you know. Too bad I can't imprint my personality on a colonist. I mean, the odds of like one of these colonists having something that resonates with you, like you've got teacher, which is tough, fast learner, night owl, right? Please, oh god. God, that shit's... Okay, they're dying in the caravan. That's what it is. There's a good chance that the people in the caravan are not coming back. I need you to jettison that corpse. We can't be carrying that shit. And get rid of all this. I sold all of their food to try to make it that we have another ally. So we now have at least 2 that we can call on. This one won't come to us. They will come on their own volition. We have had that before in like my normal game and stuff where they're like, they see it, we're so fucked over, they'll just send people. But these are the ones where when you redeem like call an ally during a battle and stuff, they'll be the ones that come to help us and stuff. So yeah. I will try to get the bedrooms and stuff built too in amongst this so that we have bedrooms. I don't know if I can build on this wall. Furniture, structure, bridge, there we go. All right, let's chuck this up the back here. I don't want it to be 3 deep. I only want it to be like 2. There we go. All right, so they should be able to build that from both sides, and then this corner will be wood. I can't do anything about that, but this is fine. Doors and shit. I do want these to be back to wood so that, like, these are going to be like dormitories, essentially. Like, they're going to have multiple people living in them, but it decreases the rate of them being disrupted sleep. So, therefore, they're much, much more likely to actually have a good night's sleep, especially if we have the beds all installed and we get the good night's sleep redeemed, in which case all the beds will become masterworks and they'll love their beds and shit. So they'll be the standard sized rooms, and I want to get these as well. Do corridors. I know I kind of like buffed it out from the wall, but it's fine. It works. What else? Oh, Trashy and community, welcome in. Yeah, hold on. I'll give you a shout out. Welcome in, raiders. I'm doing a special week event with Rimconnect at the moment. Let me get you shouted out. Here we go. And yeah, welcome to the bonus week of Rimconnect. If you want to spawn in a colonist, go for it. There should be an icon somewhere around here. Or if you're on your phone, it should be at the top of chat and stuff. But we've got a really high rate of silver at the moment. It's 500 per 2 minutes, and yeah, we'll be probably kicking off a ship launch in a while. So we want to get a colonist in and try to get some like stuff on them. Now's the time to kind of do it, and yeah. But yeah, welcome in. Jesse and Trashy. Let's hope not RimWorld it goes. Was it? Hope RimWorld's going well with so many colonists. Yeah, no, it's going alright. It's doing okay, honestly. I think, if I recall, I think we've got 378 colonists at the moment. Also, they're not going to be able to get into that, so I'm going to get them to honestly just uplift that one. It should be fine. We've got like 378 colonists, I think, at the moment. For everybody that's new in, it hasn't seen like my regular colony. I don't have like a current screenshot of it, but this was like our last location when we had like 280 odd. My regular colony has just like moved a couple of months ago to a new location, and it has like 302 colonists, and we're trying to deal with like a starvation event, and that one's trying to get off-world with the landed ship quest eventually. But yeah, we're still in transit to it, so it's going to be a while. It's been going for like 3 years at this point. But yeah, this event, I get to play around with a whole bunch of different stuff, and people can spawn in stuff. I've got a lot of the negative events turned off for tonight because it was becoming too much, and I kind of couldn't keep up with it health-wise and shit. But yeah, a normal colonist, nice. Where are you? What? Give it a sec. Yeah, we got to a point yesterday where it absolutely like lagged out a little bit, and we did find that like when I started tonight, it fixed itself up and stuff. But yeah, there's been like 5 days, 8-hour streams, or 5 days and stuff this week of this. Underground are pretty sickly. Nice. My normal RimWorld colony is on Tuesdays, so yeah, if you want to check that out, that'll be like next Tuesday. I normally only stream for like 4 hours, but it is still in this time of night, so you'll catch me around about now, sort of thing. Hey Hefty, welcome in. There's so many forms. Yeah, it is, but it's doing alright. At least 200 of them are Shithackers, so like one individual's like a colonist. They're basically most of this colony. I only have 66 pods. This is the second time I've built a ship, and I decided, I'm like, can I build a long boy? So we built a long boy, and we're going to see if that works. But I'm trying to build a corridor of bedrooms at the moment. And I'm trying to get a bunch of people's like colonists set up with like surgeries and stuff. Any gear that like people want spawned on them and stuff, now's the time to kind of do it. And then yeah, in probably not that long from now, I'll probably start kicking off into the, you know, the actual like final raids and stuff. So we'll see how we go. But yeah, so far most people are like allocated up, and I have got a list of stuff that I need up here. So like armor, weapons. We got a lot of IED traps, so we're okay for that. Orbital apparel, like bombardment beacons, or whatever the fuck the other one is, I can't remember, but orbital apparel, it would be great, because then we can absolutely just slaughter shit. That is a lot of marble. Thank you. And it's inside the base, which is more efficient.